All right, where is my video at here? Right, there it goes. We should be able to see it now. There we go. Yo, 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 yo. What up, guys? Let me put this thing there so I can see what's going on. Let me see. I posted the video. It didn't do what it normally does, but hopefully everybody gets in here. Let me find out. Let me tag it. Let me tag it. I'm gonna tag everybody real quick. Michael. Thank you for the fill, man. This thing took longer than I thought it would. Just this one. Mickey, I tagged. Let's tag Florence. Brandon. Raymond. Rudy. Scott. And, Chris. Yo, what up? I can't win a mini to save your life, bro. I know. Kevin. I know. Steve, let me tag Steve. How you doing, Ben? Dude, I had to change motor mounts in my father-in-law's car today, dude. I'm super sore. Let me see. All right, there we go. I got everybody tagged in the post there. I think the wife just got home with the dinner, so is it that time? It's the official time. I do have one loose box of this that I'm not sure. Maybe I'll line it as a box or something for you guys. No, it was not a fun time at all, dude. Changing the motor mounts in the car sucked. But it was $300 to buy the parts as opposed to everything, you know what I mean? All the other stuff. All right. Cover cards. This feels like a really thin pack, so I feel like maybe we got a redemption or something, but I'm not really sure. All right. Rangers, we got Marcus Semien on the base here for the Rangers. I believe that's Chris Medina. Chris. Three out of 15 on the Chipper Jones. Who took Hotlanta here? Who took Hotlanta? Let me see. I'm gonna scroll this. There we go. Michael Nelson. There we go. 3 out of 15 on the Chipper. First auto, 187 out of 199, Jordan Westberg. Is fitting this or no? No, we're going to do this. That would be Elton Odo with the Orioles on the closing mojo. And then the last card, Johnny Damon, 2 of 10 on. Look at that nasty patch there. I think that's Jim with the Rays. Do I really not have any of those? I grabbed all of them except for the one pack that was open. What an idiot. What an idiot. Ben, how are you doing? Guys, that leaf product's pretty sweet. We got 2 of 10 here on the Johnny Damon. Let me know. There's a mini up. I added a nano. You can get in there for real cheap, guys. You can get in there for real cheap. Get in that bad boy for the low skis. $5 a spot in the nano. It's a snake draft, so everybody gets 8 cards. I set it up. You're basically building your own box is how I set it up. Basically set it up to where you're building your own box. Then we got 9 out of 50 on the Alcantara in the red. Just got home. And Jackson Cheerio on the triple relic. 75 out of 149. Jim and his brew crew. The first auto. How about a little 12 out of 25 on the Dylan Cruz? The closer mojo strikes again. Elton. He's like, I don't care. I want Dodgers cards. But Dylan Cruz, 12 out of 25 for the Nats, dude. Nice one. And then a little Logan Webb. 34 out of 99. Tim Rowe and the Giants. 34 out of 99. I do have some Bowman Chrome coming, guys. I do have some Bowman Chrome. Right now, I think I only have 10 boxes. I'm trying to get a couple cases, but it's tough with the way everything's been filling. Like, everything takes so long that everything gets tied up. You know what I mean? Money-wise, things get tied up, so it gets tough to get some of this product sometimes. But I am trying to get us some. Welly out of 125. Are you guys, who's interested in Bowman Chrome? I would assume we could probably knock out a couple cases. I'm not going to go too crazy with it, though. And then Curtis Mead out of 199 on the patch. The Garbage Pail stuff looks cool. And then what? Shoeless Joe's got his first card, right? Curtis Mead for the Rays. And then Manzardo out of 99, Justice. With the Guardians ink. And then last but not least, we got Navarez going to the Yankees. Breakout autographs for the Yanks. That would be Patrick Birch. Oh, that one guy I didn't tag in the post. What a douche. All right. Box 4. Man, my neck is sore as hell. Box 4. Again, guys, thank you for the fill. I know this one, I guess it didn't take as long as normal, but it did take a bit to fill. I would like to rip that Optichrome. I think that Optichrome is going to be fun. It's going to be a little tricky doing the draft and everything, but it'll be fun. 89 out of 125. There's some good potential. I know it's Leaf, but there's some good signers in there, guys. There's some good signers in there. Kyle Tucker out of 199 for the Astros. 35 out of 199 on the patch. Going to Florence. And then, what do we got here? We got Quan, 65 out of 99. Guardians again. Justice. Guardians are kind of heavy in these products. You guys notice the Guardians are heavy in products these days? And then for the Reds, Rhett Lauder. Reds going to Raymond Lee. I believe that was another mini spot. Another mini team. Box 5. Nothing's gonna post until Bowman. I don't think. Maybe I'll do like a Raz, like a line or something for this last box that I have here. I'm not sure what we're gonna do for that, but Brandon and the Phillies, 15 out of 25. JT Realmuto. I feel like now that I'm on YouTube only, I don't get a lot of interaction, but it's hard to justify paying. Let's see a Trout. It's hard to justify paying to restream. How about 2 out of 25 on the Pena? That's a nasty patch there. Going to Florence with the Astros. See a nice Trout. That'd be fire. What is this thing? How about 15 out of 25 on the Mason Miller? That would be Mr. Castillo and his A's. And then, what is this? Hayden Birdsong, 97 out of 99 for the Giants. On the patch auto there. Hayden Birdsong. All right. Last one, man. Tier 1's tough. Now I see why. Now I see why it took so long to fill. I do appreciate the fill, though. Bowman Chrome will be the next baseball product. There is Leaf Optichrome up right now for football. Mahomes signs in that, guys. There is good potential. There's some good signers in that product, so try not to sleep on that bad boy too much. That thing's posted. I'm losing money at what it's posted at right now, so PCA, 42 out of 99 for the Cubbies. On the base. Patch for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton, 119 out of 199. Patrick. Another man's wow. This was from a case. Like I got the case. This is just kind of crazy. Manzardo out of 249 for the Guardians, man. 3 hits. That's wild. Wow. And then, wow. How about Shane Bieber? 51 out of 149. Wow, the Guardians, dude. The Guardians freaking crushed this thing. That's wild. That is crazy. All right, let's do our little recap here. Again, thank you guys for the fill. Optichrome is up. That's a hit draft, snake draft, so that'll be a fun one. If we can get it full. There's 2 spots left in the mini, so if somebody wants to make a like a 2-for deal, I can hook you up. Pete Crow Armstrong out of 99, Realmuto out of 25, Lindor out of 125, Schwelly out of 125, Alcantara out of 50, and Simeon out of 75. Patches, we had Churio out of 149, Stanton out of 199, Pena out of 25. That's a nice patch there for Pena. Out of 199, Kyle Tucker, Curtis Mead out of 199, and Chipper Jones out of 15 for the Braves. Autos, Manzardo out of 249, Mason Miller out of 25, Brett Lauder out of 99, Juan out of 99, Navarez out of 249, Manzardo out of 99, and Jordan Westberg out of 199. Shane Bieber out of 149 on the patch. Hayden Birdsong out of 99, and Logan Webb out of 99. We had the Johnny Damon 2 of 10. And then we had the 2 out of 25, or the 12 out of 25 Dylan Cruz. That is going to be all she wrote, guys. I do appreciate it. Like I said, if we could get that, Optichrome full, that would be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. I know things have been slow in the group. I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to keep the group going. I'm doing the best I can. It's just tough with the fills. I'm trying to keep us from making the transition to Whatnot or Fanatics, but it may come in the near future. So just be aware that it is a possibility. But I do appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And I will see you when Optichrome fills.